Jacksonville State soccer, the first Gamecock team to get started here and ready for the fall campaign as they get ready for their opener on the 19th against Middle Tennessee State up in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Coach Neil Macdonald begins his fourth year as a Jacksonville State coach. Third day of practice. I know last year it didn't get started the way you wanted to. Has this been a better start to practice here for 2016?
It has. I think one of our biggest issues last year was our fitness, and we're definitely in better shape than we were last year. So the girls are a little bit more mentally in tune. They can push through the tough sessions, obviously the two-a-days. So the quality's been pretty good. We've struggled at times, but we do have 9 new faces, and that's obviously that presents some challenges.
Well, you're going of a morning and then an afternoon session as well. How many days do you do two-a-days before you cut it back?
We don't get going. We've got about 2 weeks of it, right up until school starts. But we don't go two-a-days every day. Obviously, we give the girls sessions off. We give them days off in between times. You can overdo it. You can overtrain them, and that's the last thing we want to do and end up with injuries that we don't need.
And as we tape this, you play in 2 weeks, don't you?
We do. Really short preseason. It's tough, and we've got a lot of prep work to do. Most of the squad was here in July in summer school, and they they've given themselves a good fitness base. So, but yeah, it's one of the biggest challenges is the quick turnaround.
You mentioned the 9 new faces, the 9 newcomers, but you're going to rely heavily upon some of those during this season, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so. And there's some good signs there. We did a lot of work on defence today, and our strategy for that, and the young girls did really, really well in it, and so it's encouraging. I think that we'll definitely see 2 or 3 of them starting.
You lost a lot of your offense from last year with Kelsey Bright and Courtney Hurt finishing their careers. How do you replace them? Who's got to step up and take care of that for you?
Well, honestly, you don't replace them. You can't replace them. 2 very, very talented players, but we feel confident that we've brought in some really good young talent, and I think that we'll once we get them worked into the system, and they learn what they need to do. I'm very encouraged again by what I'm seeing from some of those young girls.
And you mentioned, we've talked about the young ones, but you've got 8 seniors, so you do have some veterans who've been a part of a squad that went to the tournament championship just 2 years ago.
Yeah, absolutely, and they've been fantastic. The senior class has been really pushing the practice sessions. They're very focused. They're very determined. They want to go back there again, and they are. Right now, I think the biggest thing for them is trying to not get frustrated, stay focused, realise that they were once young as well, and that they've got to help the girls in the process, the learning process. So, but they've been great, and they've been really kind of pushing the whole squad forward.
So leadership that you need, they're providing at this point.
They have, they really have, and Mackenzie Bellows and Justine Panchuk are our captains, and they've been very, very vocal right from the first session, and nobody's going to be in any doubt about what's expected.
How's the coach holding up in two-a-days now in this heat?
I'm getting older, so it's getting harder. But no, I'm loving it. I'm really enjoying it. It's the summers are way too long for me. I like to be out here working.
Always exciting at this time of the year and getting ready for the start of a new season.
It is. It's every New Year's an opportunity to take the program forward and to become more competitive, and that's what the plan is. And so we're really excited. We're excited about all the new faces and the changes. So it's about getting to work and trying to become the best team we possibly can be.